Filthy. Oh, that.
What is going down, Wi-Fi campaign? PieceOPwn here with a 5th gen Wi-Fi battle I had against Cooperzman. So yeah, let's get to this battle. He's going to lead off with his Hacksters, which I've never really seen elite Hacksters before, but apparently it works because he prevents me from setting up my rocks, which is my main goal because I really want to get those rocks up so that I can take care of his Larvesta faster, which I did see on his team. So now that I can't really go for the Stealth Rocks, I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge because it's my strongest attacking move, as he switched into his Latios, and it's going to take a bunch of damage from that Stone Edge. So, I mean, after the burn, it's going to take him below half, which is great. So, now that I see the Flame Orb, I know that the thing has Psycho Shift, and I really don't want Jujubee to get burned because it is an awesome attacker. So, I'm going to go into my Gothitl to take the burn, or to take the Psycho Shift, but he actually goes for the Chirk instead, and he gets my leftovers, which kind of sucks, but you know, that's that. So he just goes for the Jericho meter, brings me to about half, and so, you know, now I know I could definitely survive another Jericho meter from that thing, but unfortunately he does get the crit. But I mean, at least I get the magic room up, which will eliminate the effect of items, which is great because now I get to come in with my Mothin, my Choice Specs Mothin, and start setting up the Quiver Dance while my Choice Specs is deactivated, so that when Magic Room runs out, I get to hit him hard with plus how many ever Quiver Dances I get up, depending on, and I get to hit him with depending on what Pokemon. I'm tripping over my own words. What the hell? So he goes for the Psycho Shift, and he gives me his burn, and I miscounted here. Or no, I'm getting ahead of myself now. I gave my second Quiver Dance up, and I must have miscounted here because I go for, or because I thought the Magic Room ran out, so I thought Choice Specs was reactivated again. So that probably explains why the Hidden Power did not KO him at +2, and Choice Specs because Choice Specs was inactivated. Duh. So he roars me out into my Heapmore, and I just hit him in the face with a Sucker Punch because I know he's going to go for an attack because Heapmore does not have the greatest physical defensives, or just any defense as in, on that matter. So the Sucker Punch does a good chunk to him, not going to lie. And, you know, I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power, which will KO him. So since I moved first, it tells me he was going to go for the Roar, predicting another Sucker Punch, but I'm a mixed attacker, sucker. So, yeah. So now he goes into his Latios, and now he knows that I have the Sucker Punch. He's actually going to go for the Chirk, even though it's leftovers for leftovers. That is a great play because now he gets more HP back, and he won't get hit by my Sucker Punch. So thinking he's going to keep on doing that until he's at a decent enough HP so he can survive one hit and finish me off with an attack, I'm just going to go for the Night Slash, but he does go for the Psychic, and I barely survive it. I totally luck out there, and I get to finish him off with a Night Slash, so that is just awesome. And yeah, so now he goes into his Larvesta, and knowing most of him to be Choice Banded, I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch because 100% chance that that thing is going to attack because I'm at low enough HP that he can just revenge kill me with anything he wants. But I do bring him down to below half with after that Flare Blitz recoil, so that is great. So he's going to switch out of there as I go into my Jujubee because he can't do anything to me. So yeah, I just go for the Earthquake as he switches into a Stunfisk, and that does a bunch of damage to him. And I really do like this Jujubee because I don't even know its English name, but I like it because, you know, it's just awesome like that. So he's just going to go for the Surf. I was expecting the Earth Power because that's what I have on mine, and I've never really battered any other Stunfisk, so I didn't even know it could learn Surf, in all honesty. So I take this chance to set up my rocks while Sturgy is still activated in case he did want to one-hit KO me or try to. So yeah, so predicting the next Surf to finish me off, I go into my Lantern to take the Surf, and yeah, so predicting him to switch out into something else, I go for the Confuse Ray, but he does decide to stay in and hit me with the Earth Power, which he does get the crit there, which is rather unfortunate because I'm sure I could have survived at least 2 because I am max special defense, max HP. So, and Lantern is just a HP monster, hence the 454 HP, which is great. So, yeah. So I'm guessing he's just going to switch out there fearing the Ice Beam or Scald, which I do go for the Scald as he goes into his Musharna. And unfortunately I do get the burn, which will transfer over to me thanks to Synchronize. So, you know, it really doesn't bug me because considering the fact that I'm a special attacker, not physical attacker. And, you know, it's great to have the residual damage on him, but sucks to have the residual damage on me. So I guess it's take 22. But, you know, I never really understood that phrase. I just used it just because I thought it made sense. But I just go for the Volt Switch because it's the best move I could do because, I mean, get damage on him as I switch out and go into my Jujubee because Musharna tends to either be physically defensive or specially defensive with a shit ton of HP. So now that I saw that Scald and Volt Switch didn't do a whole lot to that thing, I am guessing that it's physically defensive, but seeing the Calm Mind as I switch out, that's making me think that maybe he has more defensive EVs than special defensive EVs, so I don't know. But I go for the Earthquake, that doesn't do anything to him, and he just went for the Moonlight, so now it's going to take me even more work to finish him off, which really sucks. But he does finish me off with a Psychic there, which I really don't mind because at least I got the rocks up, and so that's all that matters. And so yeah, now I go back into my Mothim, and since I am Choice Spec once more because Magic Room wore off, this Bug Buzz will easily be able to KO him. I don't think the crit mattered because even if I didn't get the crit, I still think the Bug Buzz could have done just enough to him so that the burn could take him out next turn. So now he goes into his Stunfisk, and I have full confidence that the Bug Buzz could take him out where he is, but it does not. And he's just going to be able to finish me off with a Thunderbolt, so that really does suck because that Stunfisk would have been nice to get rid of, especially now because all I have left is my Lopunny and almost dead Lantern when he still has this thing, practically a dead Lorvesta and his Feraligatr. So I take my chances, go for the entrainment, and hope I can survive this hit from him because I don't want to risk getting the static when as I hit him with a Dizzy Punch, and I get the crit, so that's a relief because either way I would have been able to survive that Earth Power, which is just awesome. So yeah, finish off with Dizzy Punch, and that's about that. So that is bye bye Lorvesta, like I said, dead Lorvesta, and his last Pokemon is his Feraligatr. And I just go for the Attract because that's my best chance of surviving because Attract makes it a 50-50 chance of him hitting me. And seeing the fact that he doesn't have Aqua Jet, that tells me that it is a Sheer Force kind. And I didn't see any Leftover or Life Orb, so I'm guessing that's choice in some way, which is huge relief because he locked himself onto Waterfall. And Tugboat has the Water Absorb, so I'm able to take it. Finish him off with a Volt Absorb. I get the crit there, which is unfortunate. Doesn't matter because all I can do is Waterfall. I get my HP back either way. So that is good game, Cooperzman. And that is about that. Rather unfortunate battle. I really got the luck, or really lucked out a lot in this battle, like living with like 4 HP with a heap more. But either way, that is a good game. So don't forget to subscribe to me, subscribe to Wi-Fi Campaign, subscribe to Cooperzman, subscribe to everybody. So yeah, that's about that, and thanks for watching.